In this session, we'll describe and demonstrate the new features in Integrity Modeler 9.0. The agenda for the session is shown. First of all, we'll describe the new database technology. Then we'll review the new database and user management features. We'll look at the Integrity Modeler SYSIM integration with Phoenix Integration's ModelCenter. We'll look at expansion to the Model Manager tool. Then we'll review OSLC trace linking to current items. We'll look at the new PTC Help Center, review some usability enhancements, and then look at security improvements that have been made. The first topic we will discuss is the new database technology for Integrity Modeler 9.0. The database technology now utilizes Microsoft SQL Server 2014, which replaces Fujitsu Enabler. We can see the new architecture for Integrity Modeler in the diagram. The new database now provides robust performance architecture. It delivers improved performance, security, and reliability. We provide flexible database deployments. SQL Server 2014 Express is bundled and installed with Integrity Modeler 9. So this gives a simple, rapid deployment option. SQL Server Standard Edition is also supported, and this can be used. Alternatively, existing instances can be selected during installation. We provide automated migration tools with direct migration of models from Integrity Modeler 8.3 upwards. SQL Server provides widely used and adopted technology, ensuring minimal total cost of ownership. It gives us a scalable architecture which allows us to give further optimizations for performance in future releases. First of all, let's launch SQL Server Management Studio. If we connect to the SQL Server instance, we can review all of the databases that are used by Integrity Modeler. This ensures that all modeler data is securely managed and available within the modeler client. Here we launch Integrity Modeler. This provides a live, scalable, multi-user development environment for systems and software engineering. Users access a shared common database. We can review model items, make edits, review diagrams, and make edits. Any design changes are immediately visible to all other users. Here we're reviewing a block diagram, and here we're reviewing a use case diagram. This ensures that all model data is available to all users at all times. Beyond the core users in engineering, we can also use the Integrity Modeler web interface. The same live model data is accessible in a read-only format that's available for the extended enterprise, ensuring all designs are visible to the entire company. We connect to a SQL Server instance, browse databases and models, expand a model version, and then we can review the model items. Integrity Modeler 9 provides improved performance, reliability, and scalability. The next topic we'll look at is database and user management. With Integrity Modeler 9.0, Model Explorer has been enhanced to provide user and database management functions. This includes adding a new SQL Server instance, creating new databases, deleting databases, starting and stopping. Also includes backup and restore database functions. Model Explorer now provides user management capabilities, where we can manage users, groups, and permissions in one centralized location. We're able to transfer permissions from users and groups, and we can synchronize any changes that have been made to the user group definitions. Users themselves now have more control over model locks. Users can clear their own locks, and administrators can clear all locks or for a specific user. There's also an optimized database function that's been provided to ensure optimal performance at all times. Database, user, and permission management has been consolidated and simplified in Model Explorer. This makes it much easier for you now to perform routine operations such as stopping and starting databases, we're also able to create a new database, enter a database name, click on OK, and this will then connect to SQL Server and create a new database for us. Once created, the database is started and immediately available for users to create data. Model Explorer now also provides backup and restore functionality. If we select a database that has some data inside it, right-click on the database, we can choose backup. We have the option to truncate the log. First of all, we choose the directory in which we want to create our backup files. Here I'm choosing a temp directory on my local drive. We can click on OK and it will create the backup files for us. If we delete the database at a future time, we can restore it, right-clicking on the server, choose the restore command, and very simply go and choose the backup file that was created previously. We've also improved how we manage model locks. Users are now able to clear their own locks. Administrators can clear all locks or for a specific user. This makes it much easier to ensure access for all users. We're also able to manage principals, change roles, transfer permissions between principals and users. We can update memberships when there are changes in Active Directory, and we can run optimize commands to ensure best performance in the database. Overall, managing databases and users is easier than ever before. Next, we'll look at the integration of Integrity Modeler SYSIM with Phoenix Integration's ModelCenter. Integrity Modeler SYSIM is now integrated with Phoenix Integration's ModelCenter, which enables co-simulation with a wide range of third-party simulation tools. The architecture of the solution is shown in the diagram. Integrity Modeler has the ability to connect to Phoenix Integration, which can then connect to other third-party simulation tools to execute simulation units. These can then be aggregated within Integrity Modeler SYSIM and then used as part of an overall simulation and displayed in a dashboard. This enables powerful and flexible verification of system designs using model-driven co-simulation. The way it works is that Integrity Modeler system model blocks are connected with ModelCenter simulation units. This is done by applying a stereotype, as is shown in the diagram. It enables engineers to perform multi-run, multi-scenario trade-off simulation studies to ensure the optimum design is selected. It supports live and batch parameter input to ensure that simulation parameters flow between the various tools. Integrity Modeler SYSIM really acts as an orchestration layer across various simulation units. It enables aggregation of different components that run different parts of the simulation and can all be presented and managed at the top level within Integrity Modeler SYSIM. In this demonstration, we'll simulate an autonomous vehicle and analyze the combination of braking and steering strategies to avoid an obstacle. We'll look at the behavior under different road and vehicle conditions. This example will use MATLAB Simulink to simulate an ABS braking system and Microsoft Excel to store parameters that represent various scenarios. Here we can see the simulation model in Integrity Modeler. It shows blocks, ports and connectors and can be translated into an executable form with Integrity Modeler SYSIM. There are four main blocks shown. The red blocks are executable by Integrity Modeler using state machines. The green blocks are implemented by external simulation tools, in this case Excel and MATLAB Simulink. SYSIM provides an executable dashboard that we can visualize the results, and the ModelCenter analysis server provides a readout of the simulation status. Phoenix Integration Modeler Center allows you to connect to simulation tools. Within our simulation model, we have a controller that takes input datasets from Microsoft Excel. The simulation controller requests the strategy block to avoid obstacles, and the strategy block takes into account the distance, the vehicle speed, and the braking parameters. If the braking is not sufficient to avoid a collision with the obstacle, then the strategy is changed to steering. Otherwise, braking continues until the vehicle stops. In Integrity Modeler, state machines are used to model the strategy block behavior, as well as the simulation controller behavior. Blocks that are executed by external simulation tools are connected via ports. Connecting a block to ModelCenter is simple. Simply extend the object with a stereotype and then enter the URL for the simulation unit in ModelCenter. Next, we'll look at the simulation scenarios that we can manage within Microsoft Excel. The dataset input is defined in ModelCenter, and we can see the different simulation parameters. The ABS braking system is defined within Simulink, and here we can see the definition simulation unit in ModelCenter. PTC Integrity Modeler SYSIM transforms the model into an executable application. We can run the executable and visualize the results within a dashboard. When the simulation is executed, the state machines are animated to show the state of the system. If we start the simulation now, we can see initially braking is not enough to avoid collision, so the strategy switches to steering, and the car moves out of the direction of the obstacle. If we consider the second simulation scenario, braking is sufficient to avoid a collision with the obstacle, so it continues until the vehicle stops. Note that the ModelCenter analysis server executes the ABS subsystem simulation at each step. In the third scenario, we have a different friction coefficient. Initially, ABS braking occurs and it's deemed to be insufficient to avoid collision. So the strategy changes to steering to avoid the obstacle. In summary, Integrity Modeler 9.0 SYSIM now enables flexible, powerful co-simulation with a wide range of commercial off-the-shelf simulation tools. Next, we'll look at the expansion of Model Manager. Model Manager now includes more model and database management functions. This ensures that optimum performance can be achieved when running these operations. First of all, we can now create a new model with profiles included. We can start and stop databases. We can create and delete databases. We can run the backup and restore commands. We can run the new optimize databases command and also synchronize changes to users and groups. So let's take a look at some of the new database and model management tasks that are available in Model Manager. First of all, we log into the tool. This ensures that all access permissions are respected. If we expand the server node, we can see databases. If we right-click on a database, we can choose Perform Task and then choose to stop a database. The task is created and executed. And then the results are shown in the executed tasks table. We can choose to perform the start database task. And this is just an example of the database management functions that are now available. If we right-click and choose Perform Task, in this case we can create a new model. We can create it immediately rather than schedule it, enter a name, and then we can choose the profiles we wish to add to the model. With the addition of these operations to Model Manager, it further ensures we are optimizing the performance and experience for our users. The next new feature in Integrity Modeler 9.0 relates to OSLC trace linking. Integrity Modeler 9.0 delivers improved usability and flexibility for OSLC and REST-based trace linking. The OSLC and REST services now expose current model items. This means that other clients that connect to Integrity Modeler using OSLC or REST are able to create links to a version-specific item or a canonical item, which always points to the latest version. The Integrity Modeler 9.0 consumer is now able to create trace links to the current items in other models. This is for model-to-model based OSLC linking. Another new feature in Integrity Modeler 9 is the PTC Help Center. Integrity Modeler Help is now delivered as a PTC Help Center. This gives an improved user experience with better search and navigation, and it also gives the ability to create direct URL links to content. This makes it much easier to learn and understand the product and share information. The PTC Help Center is delivered and installed with the product and also available online at ptc.com underneath the support site. The Help Center is now consistent with all other PTC products. Usability features in Integrity Modeler 9.0. When running the Doors synchronizer, the default Doors view is now retained after synchronization. There are also some enhancements for the web interface. There are improvements to the sorting and display of model versions. Web license usage is now displayed. Profile package are now visible in the web interface. Script item properties are now displayed with correct formatting, and there's improved error reporting for diagram rendering. The final topic we'll discuss are the security improvements. Integrity Modeler 9 has been scanned for vulnerabilities using various best-in-class security tools. We conduct regular code reviews with internal PTC security experts. Some of the ways this has been implemented within the software are that HTTPS is now deployed by default for the web interface, the REST and OSLC APIs. We've implemented enhanced security for our code generators and publisher, and there's an option for secure SQL Server communication. We've minimized the network sharing, and this is now more secure. In summary, Integrity Modeler 9 now delivers improved performance, reliability, and security with new database technology. We've consolidated and simplified database and user management in Model Explorer. We have new features to enable co-simulation with SYSIM integration with Phoenix Integration's ModelCenter. We've expanded Model Manager with support for new user and database management functions. We've enhanced the OSLC integration capability with the new features for linking to current items. We have an improved user experience for our integrity modeler help using the PTC help centers. We have some usability improvements for the doors synchronizer and the web interface. And finally, security enhancements throughout the whole product. Overall, Integrity Modeler 9.0 provides a huge step forward for our customers and is a significant release for PTC.